disclosure. Sober disclosure. Breezy's a slut.
And we like it in the butt.
Are you or someone you know looking for support in recovery? Taste Recovery is your go-to directory for sober resources. Whether you're searching for treatment centers or sober living communities, Taste Recovery connects you with the right tools and support to help you on your journey. With a user-friendly platform and a comprehensive list of resources, Taste Recovery makes finding the help you need easier than ever. Start building your path to a healthier, sober life today. Visit tasterecovery.com to find the resources that work for you. Taste Recovery, your first step to a lasting positive change. Hi, everyone. I'm Breezy.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we are
Sober
Disclosure.
We have here an ex-lesbian from Inglewood. That's half true. And she just got her lips done. And she has her dead mom's ring.
Oh my God.
And we're going to interview her.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, so I said everything.
Okay, I feel better now.
She's like, and I'm exposed fully. It's fine. Hi, Alexandra.
Hi, Breezy.
You forgot to mention this is my very best friend in the entire world.
Breezy's very best friend in the entire world.
Yeah,
Strike
everyone
one.
absolutely has to know that, first and foremost. Period. I have literally been trying to get her on this podcast since day one.
And she's only available on Sundays.
It's really hard for me to leave my house.
And her husband made her move to LA.
He's worried.
She's a shut-in.
I'm just like an inside cat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She got an inside cat, and now she has become the inside cat.
Well, I was an inside cat before we got him, but
That's very true. That's very
So
true.
you would never go through Bridge and Tunnel. You would stay in Jersey.
no, of course I would go through Bridge and Tunnel.
Oh, okay.
What is Bridge and Tunnel?
That's what people from New York call people from not Manhattan that have to take a bridge or tunnel to get into the city.
The Holland Tunnel.
It's kind of derogatory, but it became something funny now.
Oh, I know nothing about the East Coast. Even though
You know a little.
I know a little bit.
But every person I know from Jersey is a slut. My friend Liana. Dude, she's from Princeton. She literally is sitting here messaging. Like, every Jersey girl is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fun, not like mentally.
Oh, insane mentally I am.
I
believe it.
Okay, so this is gonna be a very hard interview for me because
Why?
I literally know everything about
So
her.
then you'll know she's lying?
No.
Oh.
But like for me to ask people questions, like
Okay.
I already know what she's gonna say. So it's just I feel like you need to be interviewing her
Okay.
more because you're gonna get to know her,
I don't know you,
which is crazy.
Yet.
which is crazy. I just hear about you and I see pictures with you at the taco place.
Taco Mesa?
Taco
Taco
Ma-
Tuesday.
Taco
That's our
Tuesday.
meeting.
Tuesday. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
She started driving down all the way from LA to go to our Tuesday night meeting because
nice.
we are just such a fun girl group.
Yeah.
And you probably picked the taco place because you miss tacos.
I didn't pick the taco place. In fact, I've been feeling like we should switch it up a little bit, but
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say something.
Can you text the friend group?
I was gonna say something.
You're like, this really good place in Inglewood is so good.
It's 2 minutes down the road from my apartment. No, I was gonna say something. I think it was last week, and then I didn't stay for tacos because I felt like dog shit anyway.
Yeah, you were sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, actually, we went to a different taco place in Huntington.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be doing that.
Well, no, I know, but after the sound bath, and it was literally the most phenomenal tacos, and Larissa and I were talking about how we needed to
I
go.
did do that.
You were there.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, we
there.
were talking about how we needed to start going to a different taco place because it was just not, it doesn't compare.
Okay, so I want to know, you in Jersey, you a crazy pill, coke mess? Heroin? Oh,
Sorry.
East Coast, I forgot. Heroin. How'd you get here? Quickly, let's go.
Quickly, let's go. Okay. I mean, how did I get to California? Or how did
Yeah.
I went to a place in New Jersey, like a 30-day place, and they were like, "You're so fucked. You can't just like 30 days is just not going to be enough for you." And I was like, "Okay." And they gave me like a list of options of like long-term care places, and um one was in Philly, one was in California, one was in I don't fucking know. I
Philly.
can't remember. Yeah,
Ooh.
I didn't want to go to Philly. And it was November or almost December
Oh
in
my
New
God.
Jersey, and the thought of being able to go outside and smoke a cigarette without being like freezing, like like made me want to kill myself like a little bit left, because that was my whole thing, like dead ass. I was like, I'll do this treatment or whatever, but like when I'm leaving here, I'm literally killing myself. If I
Mhm.
can't go back to the way that I was living before, and like I felt like the jig was up and like everybody knew what I was up to, like my family and everything, I was like, I'm not continuing on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. So I came out here. They sent me out
Nice.
here.
To New Directions, which is a phenomenal program.
It is
You
really
guys like
wonderful.
that place? I've heard it for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women can like bring their children there, which is like,
Oh,
which like,
nice.
and like witnessing that, that it could turn into something really dicey. But for the women who were there and like really actually gave a fuck, it was really beautiful. And,
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so your drug of choice was heroin, and what brought you? Is this your first time getting sober?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
And how much time sober do you have?
8 years.
8 years.
8.5.
Wow, 8.5 years.
Sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
No wonder you're married.
What?
I don't know. I had something in my head and it made sense. Kind of like, oh my God, that's a long time. You're such a good person. You found somebody that you love, you know? But I just said, oh, that's why you're married.
Yeah.
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 Sure.
That's very Jewish of you to say.
Period.
Sure.
Yeah, like you're happily married. Sure. That nothing else. Like, oh yeah, I love him. Sure. Like she knows.
I do love him so much.
You do.
I do.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
His name is Zev.
His name is Zeph.
Ooh, I like that name.
Mhm.
Zev.
Wolf in Hebrew.
Oh, nice.
Wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
know that. Okay, so this is your very first time getting sober.
Mhm.
How in the fuck did you stay sober at such a young age? Because you got sober at
20.
20.
I turned 21 in detox in New Jersey.
Mhm.
I think being so young was like, I think that was so helpful to me for who I am as a person,
Mhm.
because like I got sober and I came out here and people were just like telling me what to do, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know what to do, so if you're
Yeah.
telling me that this is what I need to do, then like I guess I can try to do that.
Mhm.
And if it doesn't work, again, at the end of the day, like if like we're talking like early sobriety here, like I'm always like at the back of my mind, it's always gonna be like, well, I can try that, and if not, I'll kill myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, I'll fucking kill myself.
So that's your thing, you would say, usually.
I mean, privately in
Yeah.
my
No. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And for a while, I hung on to that, and then I think it just like went away gradually,
Yeah.
and it comes back sometimes. No, it's like, well, no.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah. No. You know what's? I literally was just talking to my sponsee last night, and he told me that, and I didn't know how to handle that.
Told you what?
Exactly what you said. He was honest with me and said, if I want to leave, I want to
Oh.
hurt myself. Like, if this doesn't work, that's what I'm going to do. And I did not know what to do. And I asked my higher power, like, please help me say the right thing, because I don't know. Can you please let us know? Because I didn't know. Can you let us know what would be the right thing for you in the moment if you would have told somebody that?
Like, to be clear, like I'm not talking to someone who's like actively like I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
It's like a backup plan.
Yeah, but if you would have told somebody that,
Um,
Because you don't think he's actually going to kill himself. It's
I
like the
don't
same
know.
thing. Oh.
Do you know, they say
Yeah.
when someone says something like that, they usually aren't, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I never experienced that. So I'm glad you're here, because I would want someone that actually thought that
yeah.
to know what would be the right thing to say. I know it's different for everyone, but what do you think would be the right thing to say?
I mean, like when I hear people say that, if anyone tells me that, I would probably usually respond with like a, yeah, dude, I totally get it. I was in the same boat and I'm super fucking glad that I didn't kill myself.
Okay, good.
Like it wasn't like we're cool.
Yeah.
Just hold on a second. Just hold
Yeah.
on to one fucking second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I said something similar and then I made him laugh.
You could always kill yourself. You just try this one more. You try this.
Okay.
You could always. No, I mean, like, I don't think you should tell people.
I would.
Well, I did a little bit, but yeah, similar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We can move on. But you know what? I feel like we haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
So that's
suicidal
good.
ideation is very, very.
Yeah.
And I was the exact same way. Like, I got sober because I was, like, very suicidal, too. And so that was always my backup plan. And, like, literally almost tried killing myself in treatment. Because I was like, I'm still not happy here. I'm going to go up to the bathroom and try hanging myself. Yeah.
So then you didn't kill yourself. You're here 8.5 years later.
And actually, I haven't even tried.
So that didn't work. So that didn't work.
The fact you haven't tried is a win.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so then from there, did they find that new directions for you, or did you find it?
They found it.
Oh, so then you literally just flew out, came here, and then how was that first? You already had 30 days. How was that next chapter of your life in the sobriety?
It was so fun because I got to just like be a person at this place, and they made, I think at one point they made me like house mom, which was like I got to like make the chore list, but because like I had been there the longest or whatever. And my dad would come out to see me, and
Who's also in the program.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You're like, I'm putting that bitch at toilet duty. Just kidding.
Actually, wait, I remember I hated this girl so much.
Oh
and
my God, tell us.
I put her on smoke pit duty, which was like the biggest fuck you that you could give to someone.
Because then your hands smell and stuff.
And she was like, I can't believe you did. There's this old lady, so sweet. Her name was Husta. She worked at New Directions, and she loved me so much. I loved her. But I was like, we were like this. And this girl came up to me, and she was like, she was pissed that like I put her on smoke pit duty. And I was like, well, I did it because you're a cunt. And she went to Husta, and she told Husta that I said that. And Husta was like, Alexandra would never say that.
I love it. I don't believe you.
She's like, no, I don't think that happened.
She's just a sweet little Jewish girl from New Jersey.
But no, I told that girl she was a cunt, like, to her face.
Oh my God. I love it.
How soon after did I meet you?
Very, very, very soon.
Because I met you while you were still in New Directions.
Yeah, we met, I think, so I stayed at New Directions like in their treatment for a few months, and then I moved down the street to their sober living, and I did not want to stay at that sober living because it was just like really intense, and it was more than I needed, and I could tell, and I was like too cool for school. And New Directions has like a Thursday night alumni meeting, and Breezy went with our old friend, and that friend owned a sober living.
Old friend.
No longer friend.
Okay.
Yeah. She owned a sober living. She was Breezy's best friend.
Best friend?
You don't know about this?
I don't know. No. And I don't believe you're her best friend because I've never seen you at Camp Soberfest. I've never seen you anywhere.
Oh!
And you're isolated. I only see pictures of you on Tuesday. I literally
Let
was
me know when you're done.
I'm done.
I've only not been to one Camp Soberfest, and it's because my mom was actively dying.
Oh
on
my
hospice.
God!
So sorry I couldn't take a trip to Sequoia. You know what I mean? Wow.
You're excused.
Thanks. I've been to every single one. I was there when it was fucking founded, first of all.
Period.
I believe you.
I love it.
Jimmy would never say that.
But he did.
Oh.
What the fuck was that? Oh.
I don't think I can bend and get it.
We're such a mess.
You have nice legs.
Thank you. Thanks for saying that.
Oh.
I like them.
Okay, so we end up. I thought you were still in New Directions. I didn't realize that you had already.
No,
been
I
to
was
sober
in the
living.
sober living because our friend was like,
We'll call her Sarah.
Sarah was like, oh my God, you should come live in my sober living. I love you so much. And I was like, period, let's go. And then a few days later, I mean, like maybe like a week or two, because like that all had to be done by like my dad, because like I wasn't in a position to like do any of that. You and Sarah and another one of our old friends came and picked me up, and it was like one of the best moments of my life. Um, it was so beautiful. Like we just packed all my shit in the car, and then Sarah was blasting her music so loud, and I was just like,
It was like we were escaping from jail.
yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
hurry up, get everything.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was really beautiful.
yeah.
And then I lived there for a long time. I became the house fucking manager there. And yeah,
I feel like this is a very big piece of your first year was moving into that sober living.
Yeah.
And becoming the house manager. When did you officially leave that place? How much time did you have?
like over 2 years, because I didn't start house managing until I had an official year.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I probably had, I don't know. I initially told the sober living owner that I was quitting because I was going to move in with my girlfriend at the time, and then like that very quickly fell
Sexual
through.
girlfriend.
Sexual,
Okay.
yes, very, very sexual. Actually, honestly, it wasn't that sexual. And then that fell through, and my two really, really good friends were living in an apartment. They were living in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I had nowhere to go, and they were like, of course you have somewhere to go. Like, you're going to sleep on the floor in our room. And so that's what I did for a while.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to escape the sober living.
And then one of those friends started
Because she
smoking
was
heroin in the room.
Really?
Which sucked so bad.
In the room that she was sleeping in.
And
Really? Okay, so tell us more about that.
it was so fucking, I felt like I was going crazy. I felt like I was out of my mind, because this was like one of my best friends, and I love her so, so, so dearly. And I would look at her and be like, are you okay? And she'd be like, uh-huh. And I'd be like, if you're not okay, you can tell me, right? Like, everything's gonna be okay. Like, it's me you're talking to here. And I would always smell this like weird, I've never like smoked heroin or been around people smoking. It was like this weird smell that I had never smelled before, but I knew that like something was. She would go in the bathroom for like 2 hours. It was a tiny little apartment, one bathroom. It was 3 girls who lived there, and one of my friends, her boyfriend at the time, was always there. So there's a lot of people there. A dog and a bearded dragon.
That was hers.
Yeah, she died also of cancer.
Really?
Yeah,
Slade.
she had a cancerous lump in her tummy.
She was smoking heroin. What were you doing? You said you've never
Sniffing it.
You were sniffing heroin?
Not
Yeah.
injected.
No.
Oh. Sniffing it.
Sniffing it.
Said that.
Well, because I don't know what happens over here in California, but on the East Coast, where everything is beautiful, it's a powder. I don't know. I don't know how one would do black tar.
We're not going to tell people how. I was about
Sure.
to. Okay, so then you were sniffing it. So you knew the smell was weird. She was off. The people in the apartment didn't say anything?
Oh no, we were all saying something.
Okay.
And then eventually we were just like, enough is enough. And me and my other friend, the girl who was still sober, we were like, all right, we're going to sit her down. We're going to be like, we're all pissing in cups tonight. Because that's just what we're doing right now. And so our friend was like, yeah, well, I found a blue and I took it. I found a blue on the ground, an oxy on the ground at work, and I took it.
Lying ass bitch.
I was like, that's insane. So we like told her, like, you can stay here or you can go to treatment. Or I mean, you can stay, you can live with us, but you need to go to treatment, like go away, or you're kicked out. And she was like, I'm gonna sleep in my car. I love you if you're watching this.
Oh, she's still your friend.
We talk a couple times a year, yeah.
Oh, nice.
She moved to Florida.
Florida.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping in my car. And we were like, okay. And then like one thing led to another, and she did go to treatment. And yeah.
What I want you to talk about in your first year is how to manage all of the different types of personalities in a sober living and that lack of control of your own environment and how you
I'm
handle
like, I don't
that.
even know how I did that.
Literally.
And you were so young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like a lot of this is so relatable for so many people. All my sponsees that are in sober livings, they call me and they're just fucking bitching about the people that are in their house. And they're like, I need to move. I can't do this anymore. All of the things. And it's like, it's something that we all have to go through. And a lot of people don't stay sober because they want control over their environment. Like how, first of all, like go into that dynamic and then talk about how you were able to stay sober through it.
I think that if you can just accept, like, with hindsight, like looking back, if you can just accept that living in sober living is going to be the best and worst thing that's ever fucking happened to you, like all at the same time, that's gonna be super helpful, because it sucks to also too, like you're in sober living and you want to leave, and you think you're gonna be roommates with this person and everything's gonna be perfect. Like it's gonna be it's gonna suck living with other people. I love my husband so much. Sometimes living with another person sucks. Not sucks, but like
it's hard.
It's hard. It's
Yeah.
really hard to like live in a space with another person. So like no matter where you go, it's going to be hard. Especially if you think if you're in sober living, you're not going to move out and go pay rent on your own somewhere. There's nowhere that is even affordable for someone in sober living.
Yeah, so true.
So you're gonna have a roommate, probably more than one, and it's gonna suck in totally different ways. You're just not gonna have a curfew.
Yeah.
Or like an assigned chore.
Yeah.
But I think being in sober living and dealing with so many different people can be super fun. And I don't know, I think that I'm the kind of person, like I can sit in a room with like a type of person for a certain amount of time and like give the vibe that they're giving, you know what I mean? And I think I really did that. I think I do that less now, but I think I really did that in sober living. And so kind of just like whoever I was around, I would kind of maybe just like try to like blend in. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's a good thing to do even.
Chameleon.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't think that I like live my life that way anymore. But I think I just became friends with so many different kinds of people. And like also too, like I had a roommate at this sober living. I fucking hated her guts so much. And she was like actually my roommate. Like there were 2 beds in the room. It was me and her. She snored all fucking night. I ratted on her because there was like CBD in her vape juice oil, and I just hated her so much. I wanted to get her kicked out because I couldn't fucking sleep. And once so the owner didn't kick her out, but she moved her room. Once she had moved her room, her and I just like one night, we were the only 2 girls home, and she was like, "Are you hungry?" And I was like, "Do you know how to make lemon squares?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "I can make the best lemon squares you'll ever have in your life." And so we went out to the store, we got shit to make lemon squares, and we became best friends for like a long time.
That is how you got through it.
Lemon squares.
Lemon squares.
Well, and I think what you said, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but you just did it with her, is you matched her energy and softened a little bit and kind of just came at it instead of directly from the side, you know? And they're just kind of like, we're here, we're trying to do the same thing. You're accepting she's your roommate, and you kind of just found a mutual ground in a sense.
Yeah. And we wound up having so much fun together for a long time until she started getting loaded somewhere down the road.
I thought you were going to say you started
dating her.
No.
Sushiing it up.
No, for sure not. No. She just like started getting loaded and like got like super crazy, I think.
During your time at sober living?
Yeah, I was definitely still house managing.
Okay.
So tell us about your first year. Did you have a sponsor? How
Mhm.
did that go? Is it the same sponsor?
No, I had a really weird sponsor at one point.
Was that the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Book House?
Yeah, I love it. Pages and pages third and seventh of prayer. Right? Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Thy will be done throughout the day.
Yeah. So that's just not for me, and
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
For those that don't understand what we're talking about right now, can you get into it?
For me to stay sober and be happy and to feel good at the end of the day about how I treat other people, I like to be in meetings and with groups of like, if I'm with a group of sober women, I think it's really important to be kind and gentle and um nice. And there's a group of people that like are really fucking mean to each other and kind of like break each other down and build each other back up. And like like I've seen people do it and get sober and it works for them, and that's totally fine, but like I don't want to do I didn't want to do that. Did that
Yeah.
Is that what you were looking for?
Yeah. You were in Bookhouse for how long?
Not very long, just like a couple months, I think.
Oh, okay. And that was your first sponsor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You also were going to both programs, right? Do you
Yeah, I still do.
You still do?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so and really the only reason, so when I was in treatment at New Directions, the New Directions ladies, whoever fucking figured out which meetings to take us, they took us to this really late. It starts at 7:30 Wednesday night. NA Costa Mesa. It was in this tiny little room in a church, and essentially it was all just old ladies. And I love these old ladies so much. This is the meeting where like there have been times like in my sobriety or whatever, like when I am like so dry and I'm not doing anything, I'm not going to any meetings, but like if I get in like enough pain and I want to feel like I need to go back, like that's the meeting that I end up going back to. And a couple years ago that did happen. And I had already asked my sweet, sweet Janet to sponsor me. She is the coolest lesbian you'll ever know in your entire life. So yeah, like What was the question?
Like, so a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I can't relate to AA because I'm NA," or like vice versa.
No, grow up. That's stupid. That's not real. That's
Okay.
whatever. To me, like if Janet was in AA, she would be my sponsor. Janet happens to be in NA, and she happens to be such an incredible, incredible woman. And I love her, and I love working with her, and I love talking to her, and I love calling her, and I love like she's incredible.
Yeah.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
I think that is such a good example of everyone's program is different, but we all do the steps the same in a sense. 1, 2, 3, what but who cares that your sponsor's an NA?
Yeah.
You're working with someone else. Someone else might have your story. What I don't agree with is how sometimes people are like, this is the way we have to do it.
Yeah.
And it's outside of the steps in a sense, And I like that you have that story because I feel like it doesn't matter as long as you're not drinking and using and you're helping and working with others.
Yeah.
What does that in between matter as much of little things like that? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into the saucy stuff.
Whoa.
Saucy.
Okay.
When did you first start dating in your sobriety?
It was a girl.
It was a girl.
I have to keep saying it because you're married to a guy now.
And they did.
And I I get infatuated
My
with stuff like
first oh, this is really funny. My first date in sobriety was with a best friend that I have now at the like
The
I
girl we
met
were talking
her-
about before.
I
I called
met
her
her.
Allie.
I met her
Oh.
and I was like, oh my God. And I
Mhm.
asked her out on a date and she was like, yeah, let's do it. And we went on like 2 dates. And then
And she's a lesbian?
No.
No. You guys were
Um,
just in jail together.
She's also married to a man now.
yeah, she is.
And your men know?
Oh yeah. Everybody knows.
Do they ever ask for foursome?
No, absolutely not.
Oh,
I would never entertain a man in that capacity.
okay.
She also like still hates men, even though she's married to one.
But she loves Zane.
Zev.
Zev.
Zane.
Zane.
Zev.
We love you, One Direction. Okay, go.
So I went on a couple dates.
Wait,
That
this was your very first date in sobriety?
And it's an emotional.
Shut
Emotional.
up. I didn't
so
know
we
that.
like went on like 2 dates. It just wasn't right. It wasn't the vibe, and I really liked her,
Yeah.
and
You guys made out though.
like a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
And it was super awkward.
Yeah, I remember.
Was
I
this
picked you
with
up.
or without your new lips?
Without.
Okay.
Then she started dating this guy. I got really mad at her. Didn't talk to her for like over a year, and then we just became friends again. We
Oh,
were like,
nice.
oh, like we're supposed to be best friends. Got it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like mature adults. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
After that, I started. After that,
I feel like Breezy knows something.
I went one time. I went to speak on a panel at a detox center, and there was this girl sitting on the couch, like as a person
Freshie.
sitting in the detox center,
Uh-huh.
like,
freshie off
as like
the
a
boat.
patient.
Mhm.
I had like just over a year. I saw her. We locked eyes, and it was done. Was done.
And what does that mean?
Like I think I just like instantly was so in love with like this vibe of a person, and she got out of treatment.
Like you stayed in touch. You gave her your number. Like
Not then at that
Okay,
time, but
okay.
then she started showing up at where I went to meetings because like yeah, it was like a whole thing, and we were together very, very soon after that. And it
On
was-
and off. You guys never actually
No.
like dated though.
No, we were never on and off. We were on until we were off, and then we were like trying to be friends. But like I didn't want to be her friend, and I would just hang out with her in hopes that she would like kiss me.
So then what did Janet say?
Janet wasn't my sponsor at this time.
So what did your sponsor say?
I remember she said, I was like, I know that this is like I'm someone I just got a year. Like I met this girl at a fucking treatment center. And my sponsor said, you can do anything that you want as long as you're willing to accept the consequences of your
Okay.
actions. And
I
I was like,
love that.
I was like,
Yeah.
period, let's go.
You're like, I accept.
I accept.
I accept the challenge.
And I did.
Nice.
And it really hurt.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Was it?
Yeah. The relationship?
This wasn't
Bleep it out.
Sierra.
Who's Sierra?
Wasn't that her name?
This beat is
Automatic, supersonic,
supersonic.
hypnotic, funky, fresh, work my
Oh
body.
my god, everyone's gonna
similar.
know the name because we're singing.
No.
But she said Sierra, and I've never met a single
it
person
was
named
something
Sierra
like
in my
that. It
life.
was something like that.
I forgot about her.
That's what I thought we were talking about this whole time. That's why I was
No,
like,
no,
it wasn't
no,
a
no.
relationship.
No. Oh, that was just this girl that I like to make out with sometimes. I hated her.
I thought you met her at a fucking
I did,
at a panel.
but she.
See?
No. I went to.
Alexandra's pattern.
I went to speak at a sober living, and she was the house mom, and I was like, "What's the deal?" And she had a year or something or whatever. And
Oh, she had time.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
oh my
love
God.
meeting people at panels.
I do.
I didn't know that your relationship person was a freshie. I thought we were talking about the other person. I didn't.
Yes, you did. You just forgot. It's
Okay.
been such a long time.
They were the ones that got the bearded dragon together.
We did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I agreed to get the. I didn't want a fucking bearded dragon. I agreed to get the bearded dragon because I was like, this is gonna save us. You know what I mean? It didn't. It didn't.
And how did I help you get out of that?
By always by always answering the phone and never making me feel like a piece of shit. Because I was a piece of shit and I knew that, but there was no reason that you needed to make me feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah,
And
because I literally did the exact same thing.
whatever. You were so safe that whole time. And you just like it's so big, and like when you were going through a really similar situation after that, and like I wanted to like take you by the neck and like throw you around and like talk some sense into you, I would always remember in the back of my mind, like, remember the way she treated you, remember like that's exactly what you needed, and I think that's what she needs as well. And then I fixed you.
Yeah.
Because then you were there for her.
Yeah.
Nice. And that's good to build relationships like that in sobriety where you guys can just be there for each other.
Yeah, and we always are.
You lost a best friend within your first 2 years?
Monica?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I think I had
like passed away?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Childhood best friend.
Well, childhood high school era best friend.
That's childhood now, bitch. We're old.
Yeah. I
Nah,
guess no, I
true.
guess you're right. My sweet Monica, yeah, she passed away right as I was in that weird relationship and things were getting really rocky, and I found out Monica passed away, and that fucking sucked. And I was not in like a position where I thought that it would be a good idea to go home to New Jersey to go to her funeral. And so I asked my dad to go for me, and he did. And that was really nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up because I feel like going through a loss like that could take a lot of people out. And the fact that you made a decision to not put yourself in harm's way and like go back into like the fucking devil's dungeon. How did you make that decision? Was it just something you
I
knew
don't think I don't
in your soul, like you should not be going back there?
I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's a big thing. In like my first year, I was scared. And like so like I didn't fuck up because I was scared. I didn't do this because I was scared. I didn't do that because I was scared.
Yeah.
Also just want to mention because we can't talk about Monica without talking about this, the day that I decided I wanted to go to treatment, Monica and another friend of mine picked me up from the train station, and I was going back and forth like all night, like, oh, I'm gonna ask my dad for help. No, I'm not gonna ask my. Oh, I'm gonna ask my dad for help. I'm gonna go to rehab. I'm gonna get out of here. Blah blah blah. And Monica and my other friend who is doing well, they were both like, you have to go. Like, you have to get out of here. You have to do it. And I think that was really hard for me. It's like Monica was someone who like is such a huge reason, like the way the universe aligned itself in that like 24 hours where I was like, I think I should seek professional help. Monica was there, and she was like so supportive, and like, mind you, like she was like, I'm gonna stay in Jersey and keep doing heroin, you know what I mean, but like if you want to do this, that's a fucking cool idea.
Yeah.
And so I did it. RIP to a real one.
Yeah. And someone that helped you get sober wasn't able to make it.
I was
And
also just like a terrible friend to her, and she was so sweet. And at the end of the day, like because I got sober, and then she went to treatment a couple times after I left Jersey, and like she knew the things that I was doing and whatever, and she was like, I'm just happy that you're safe and sober, and I just love you. And I was like, holy shit, you're even nicer than I knew that you were.
Yeah.
So yeah,
there's so many more things I could bring up, but that was an amends that you're talking about with her, or you weren't able to do your amends.
yeah, let's talk about that.
The living amends?
I do have a living amends to Monica. I had been trying to get Monica on the phone to make amends to her for a while, and like our schedules are different. She's on Eastern time, I'm on Pacific time, and I was in that weird, crazy relationship. And Monica called me back one day, and like that was my opportunity to make amends to her. And I was like, I'm actually about to go out to dinner with my girlfriend. Can I call you back? And she was like, of course, I love you. And I never got to call her back. She fucking died.
Mhm.
So I think I had a hard time with that for a long time. Um, that's a decision that I made, and it was a huge, like, learning point.
Mm-hmm.
And I will never forget that.
Mhm.
So,
And now you answer the phone and you talk.
yeah.
Yeah. And you're a really good fucking friend.
Thank you.
You're
You are a
welcome.
good friend.
You're gonna get to know her much better because she's coming to camp this year.
Yay!
Well,
With
also
Zeph?
Zeph.
Zev.
He's not coming, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's one of those girls that like she can have her own life without her partner. It's my
What
favorite.
are you saying, me?
No.
Oh.
No. There's just so many women
I
out
know,
there
I
that
know.
are,
Yeah.
like you just are like,
Yeah, and I wish he
I
was
know, I
coming, but it's also fine that he's
Yeah.
not.
yeah, of course.
Nice.
Okay, so we have to wrap it up, but can you
Tell us
give
how you do your nails. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
These are hers. Her work. So was there one moment in your first year where you had like a God shot or like you just felt like everything was going to be okay? Like, did someone say something? Did something happen? Was there that moment of clarity that you can think of?
Yeah, when I got in the car with you and Sarah, and that was because I knew that I was fine before that, but like this like group of like really pretty girls just like came and picked me up, and they're loving me, and they like want to be my friend, and like they're taking me to this new house, and it's gonna be so much fun, and that was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And it was so, I mean, me, you, and Sarah knew how to have fun,
Yeah.
and that we certainly did.
Yeah.
And I'm really grateful for that relationship, or that friendship that
Do
we
you feel
had.
like it made sobriety more attractive?
Yeah.
Because up until that point, did you really have like close
Yeah,
friends?
I make friends so easy. I go to treatment, I got a best friend in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Because people love me.
Period.
No, but like this was like you guys all had you all had more than a year. And
Yeah.
you were all doing really well,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really cool to see, and it felt like I was being adopted into this this new life.
And it made sobriety attractive.
Yeah.
Um.
I want to know what happened with the friendship.
Oh, we'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
So what is one piece of advice that you can give to someone who is just starting their journey from cross country, New Jersey, having to literally start over, not knowing a single person?
Just hang on a sec. Really, that's all you have to do is you gotta hang on a sec. There were so many moments where I wanted to leave and fucking kill myself, or like leave and get loaded or whatever. And I think I'm here today because I just kept hanging on a 2nd and like taking a breath and not like bulldozing through the way that I did
Yeah.
when I was getting loaded.
Yeah, you don't listen to your first thought.
No,
Sometimes not even your second or third.
sometimes.
All right.
Sometimes.
Well, thank you so much. I
Thank
love
you.
you
Thank you
forever
for
and
coming.
ever.
Thank you for having me.
And if this episode has impacted you or you know someone that could potentially benefit from hearing this, please share it. We are on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. I'm Breezy.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we are
Sober
Disclosure.
This episode is brought to you by Light Salon, Orange County's premier destination for expert hair color. At Light Salon, we specialize in creating stunning custom color transformations that highlight your natural beauty. Owned and operated by passionate, sober stylist. We bring authenticity, creativity, and precision to every client experience. Light Salon.